Thanks. I have a patient with me, one of my favorite patients, Tony, and Tony's agreed to allow a little video questionnaire. And he's back from an interesting procedure that's relatively new to the world, and certainly to Florida. He was the second patient implanted in Florida, and he's a gentleman who had a Vertiflex Interspinous Spacer. And I just want to, he's standing, which is not something I'd seen him do. And it's been, how long has it been since we put it in?
A week ago, Monday.
Okay, yeah. So you had surgery a week ago?
Yes.
A little more. Tell me about what daily life was like prior to the implant.
Unbearable.
In what way?
Standing like this,
yes.
I couldn't stand for any length of time. I'd have to sit down.
Why?
Because I felt like I was going to collapse.
What part of you was weak?
Left leg.
Okay. What about the right leg?
Mild.
Mild.
Very mild.
And so how about walking?
Couldn't go distance at all.
Okay. Are you going to the supermarket, you want to lean on the cart?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And how far could you go before you'd have to sit?
50, 60 feet.
And then if you sat down, you felt better?
Started relief a little bit.
You are you're actively employed, yes?
Yes.
And your job requires a lot of walking?
Yes.
And were you able to do it?
No.
Okay. How do you feel? So we put the implant in, and it took a little while, and you did very well. When did you start to know something was different?
When?
Yeah.
After the operation?
Yeah.
I had no more pain.
How quickly?
Like that, overnight. Like very fast.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so what was the biggest difference? Was it in standing and walking?
Again?
Was the biggest difference in your pain in your ability to stand and walk?
Yes. I could walk. I couldn't walk before I had the operation done. I had to go in your office with a wheelchair or a walker.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Here you are standing.
Yeah.
For the length of the interview.
Yeah. Right now, I could never do this. Couldn't do it before the surgery.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah, very.
So what we're talking about is this Vertiflex Interspinous Spacer called Superion, which is a new technology, relatively new. Actually, spacers have been around for a long time. The trouble with spacers historically has been that they pop out. But this particular spacer, in a study of 500 patients, they had no pop-outs, which returns it to the discussion. Is this a viable treatment option? Because it's certainly safe, it's quick, it's easy, it has extremely low surgical trauma, and it's effective. Mm-hmm. So that's what's so exciting. I mean, you're really kind of, one of the first. You're a pioneer, man.
You are. God said that.
Well, thank you. How much relief in general do you think you have? What would you guess?
Oh, God, 90%.
It's pretty impressive.
80%, 90%, yes.
Well, I think that this will last and last and last. I'll be anxious to see how you do over time, and I very much appreciate you talking to everybody.
Thank you.
I have your permission to put this on my